the day. From Ford Field in Detroit.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. That is incomplete. He's trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that'll bring up second down. But you look at this Bronco defense. They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Goff on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. To the air again, Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And just like that, it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third, Goff. That is caught. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Goff. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is out of bounds here. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Badgley able to punch this one through. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Wilson and the Broncos now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Now it's Wilson. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now Wilson on first down. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Broncos. Tim Patrick, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago. Their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively. And this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
Play action. It's Goff. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. Goff now looks to throw. This is caught by Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down and a yard. In motion, the tight end. On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a big one now. It's a big one.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. Patrick Surtain, the all-pro corner, up to make the tackle. 2nd and 6. Gone. And that is incomplete here.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Badgley able to knock this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So it was 4th down and 1 in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little bit surprised that that's exactly what they decided to do. I kind of thought that they would go for it in that situation. But sometimes I'm sure you just think to yourself, take the 3 points, put them in your pocket, and move on.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him.
Touchdown! Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Goff. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Off play action. Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He went swinging for the fences on that play. Didn't quite get in the end zone, but, boy, they're set up pretty now.
Okay, that play just happened. Let it go. Time to defend the goal line, bring some all-out pressure, and try and knock them back.
Now Goff. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. So we come upon halftime. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now it's Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here's Riley Dixon now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Goff now looking to throw. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now it's Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 35. Here's Goff. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Now Goff. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. DJ Jones. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Baron Browning. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now Wilson. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Wilson. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to make...
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Aiden Hutchinson picks up his second sack of the afternoon. On second down, here's Wilson. That's to the rookie, Marvin Mims. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Now Wilson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On first down, Wilson. And he's got it. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. They'll run. Here's Burton, the fullback. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Mike Burton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Call it a gain of a yard. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down, Goff. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now. And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling. Williams loses the football, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. To throw is Wilson. Out quickly to Judy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A first catch for Judy, good for a first down. Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Russell Wilson with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Broncos extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. A shotgun snap for Goff. Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. To throw is Goff. And it's caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Josh Reynolds, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Goff looking to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Broncos are able to recover, and that should just about wrap this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And that one is incomplete. It stops the clock now with 15 seconds remaining. Wilson wants to throw it. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Wilson to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. One last throw here for Goff. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. So it's a win here for the Broncos, and it was